Hey everyone, it's Sarah at Repeat Crafter Me, and I got the perfect 2020 project for you. Let's crochet face masks for our elf on the shelf. I guess they might be quarantining too. I don't know, but you can have a little fun and crochet them a face mask. I'm using Karen Simply Soft yarn. I like this yarn because it's a worsted weight, but it's a little bit thinner. So you can get these masks nice and small. I'm using white, but feel free to get creative and use any color you'd like. Red, green, whichever. I'm using a size G crochet hook. Grab a pair of scissors and your tapestry needle. We'll need that too. And let's just get started. Move this to the side. So you'll take your yarn and we're gonna start by chaining 10. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my slip knot and then chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, starting chain. Now we are gonna slip stitch in the second chain from hook. All right, so there's my first chain. Here's my second chain. So make a slip stitch. Make a slip stitch in the next chain as well. And then we're gonna make 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're gonna go ahead and slip stitch right in those last 2. So, oops. There's 1, and there's another. Slip, yep, my last slip stitch. Come on, did I get my yarn through there? Guess I did. All right, chain 1, turn. Okay, now we are going to do the same thing, but we're gonna use the back loops only, okay? So you see your little V stitches? These are my front loops, and these are my back loops. All right, so we're gonna be working in the back loops only. Okay, so we're gonna slip stitch in those first 2. The project is so small, it's hard to hold the yarn. Okay, here we go. So, 1 slip stitch, 2 slip stitch. Okay, back loops only. Now we're gonna do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're gonna slip stitch in those last 2. Again, back loops only. There's 1. Get your hook right in that last back loop. Just kind of use your fingernail if you need to. Okay, slip stitch, chain 1, turn. Same thing, back loops only. Slip stitch in the first 2. Oh, come on. Slip stitch, okay, that was the first 2. Now 5 single crochets. And slip stitch in the last 2. The slip stitches is kind of what makes the edges of the mask kind of cinched together there. It's a little hard to get your hook in. Come on, there we go. Okay. Chain 1, turn. Okay, same as we've been doing. We just have 2 more rows, so slip stitch in the first 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 4 and 5. Slip stitch in the last 2. Try and get your hook. It's always tricky to get your hook in that last one. Okay, chain 1, turn. This is going to be our last row. Again, back loops only, slip stitch in those first 2, 5 single crochets. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and slip stitch in the last 2. Oop. Okay, ta-da, not looking great. So now conveniently, I'm going to just clip this off. Okay, so conveniently we have 2 little strands here on one of our ends, and we just need to make another strand for the mask ties on the right edge. So I'm going to go ahead and just clip off some of this yarn. Use my tapestry needle. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just go in the end here. Pull it just through so you have enough hanging down. And then I'm just going to go weave this back and forth. Okay. Don't pull too tight there, just until we get to that top edge. Okay. So there we have it. Now you have 2 ties. All right, and so then what I did was, here's my little red elf. So you turn them over and you do the top ties up here and then the bottom ties just like in a little bow so you can remove it easily. And what do you think? There you have it, a little crochet face mask for your elf on the shelf.